Thank you, Mr. Chair, and thank you, Councilwoman, for allowing me to be a part of this bill and bringing this issue to the forefront. I'd like to offer my appreciation of all the testimony provided today to support this legislation. In full transparency, speaking slightly as a Pennsylvania Human Relations Commissioner, not to be confused with the prestigious Philadelphia Human Relations Commission, but I'm also speaking as a father. I'm speaking as a father of a daughter of an auditor who is a solid citizen, never gotten in any trouble. Like, I used to have to kick her out the house on weekends just to get her to have a life. So that's how square she was. She went on to marry, had a couple of children, moved to Southwest Philadelphia. In the process of having her fourth child, she was, I believe at the time, 6 months pregnant. At 4 a.m. in the morning, the door was kicked in. Police serving a high-risk warrant were looking for someone else. Searched the house and in the process made my daughter lay on the floor for a half hour pregnant. Her husband screaming about the fact that she was pregnant, could she please get up? And I understand the basic policy is to secure the scene first. I get all of that. My 3 grandchildren were at the top of the steps screaming because they don't and cannot process what's going on. So much so that months later when they were pulled over by a police officer, my granddaughter wet herself out of fear of the trauma that she went through. Long story short, short story shorter, when they found out she was the daughter of me, she got, oh, we're sorry. And no citizen should ever have to go through that, no matter who you're related to, no matter who you know, you're a human being. Point being, there was a settlement at the end of it that, you know, paid for the door being kicked in and all of that stuff. It is important, and the reason I raised this, it was on the front page of the Daily News, by the way.
I remember.
You remember?
Yeah.
So the importance is that when that happens once and there's a settlement, that's an individual case, okay. But if you don't know it happens over and over and over again, that it's not the money, it's the policy that caused the settlement that needs to be looked at. And these measurements, us being able to account for what has happened, allows us to focus on the policies that may be causing things. And so that's why I'm appreciative of this and support this bill by signing on to it. And hopefully, as Pastor said, things done in the dark come out in the light. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Councilman.